Let's close our eyes. And the moment we close our eyes, the so-called room or the world disappears from the sight. And we rest as the knowing. And then there is a mind. And many of us shift between being the knowing or the mind. Knowing is absolute silence. It doesn't mean that it is the absence of noise. I'm saying essentially the silence in which noise can appear. See if you can experience that. Knowing is the basis, it's the field in which noise, thoughts, feelings, mind, everything can appear, exist. And then we might shift into something called as mind. Mind is like the foreground of this knowing, a solidification of this formless knowing, where you feel that you are a person. See in your direct experience, from emptiness to becoming a mind and getting lost in the mind as the mind. What's happening right now with you? Are you the ocean? Or are you the wave? Or are you both? Are you a solidified personality within the mind? Or are you this formless knowing which becomes the personality, but essentially it isn't the personality? So it's both. And now this knowing is like an ocean which becomes the wave, which is the mind. And wave, when forgets that it is the ocean itself, but temporarily it's a mind or a wave, that is when it is disconnected, apparently, not really, but apparently, only in its feeling of separation. So see for yourself, is your mind feeling fear, worries, some sort of anxiety, then you can go back to its essence, which is the knowing. Now ask yourselves this. Is your mind a temporary phenomena or a permanent essence? Let the thoughts emerge, let the answers emerge. Our thoughts, our feelings, everything changes. At 18-year-old, we had a different kind of mind, which is thinking the way our beliefs were. At 28, they were quite different. Probably at 48 for some of us, or 58, it's way too different. So mind is a changing phenomena. Imagine someone at 90 or 95. For that person, that same changing phenomena is maybe about to end. The wave has probably reached the end of its existence. But would the ocean also cease to exist? Go to your direct experience, and for next 2 minutes, let there be absolute stillness, as if you don't exist. Your mind doesn't exist. Don't resist anything, don't stop anything, but you stand as if you are the absolute stillness, which you are, with no movements, without force, just standing and being who you are. See that there could be a tendency, like a gravitational pull, that as you become still, there's a formation of mind, and then there is a shift in your identity from being the knowing to becoming a person who wants to constantly think. Even think about knowing and think about enlightenment. It's not wrong. Nothing is wrong. All of this is movement of ocean. All of this is movement of awareness or knowing. The fundamental thing we are talking about is the forgetfulness. Even when we become the mind, do we essentially remember that we are the formless knowing? Let's stay quiet and spend few minutes being this absolute quiet silence. Let the waves be at the surface, but you go to the depth of the ocean. Absolute silence. Without force, without resistance. Become who you are. All your identities, your ideas, your beliefs, your emotions, your pain, your disease, including your body, let it just go away. As if you're standing in the wind and every idea about yourself is gently, lovingly taken away by the wind, ripping you apart, but with love. Do you still remain? Your religion, your country, your gender doesn't matter. Everything is taken away by this wind, including your body. And including what you call your mind, your thoughts, your beliefs. Emotions, feelings. Everything is scattered right now. This wind has taken it away and lovingly taken it away, as if it was never yours. Without the body and mind, who are you? Don't answer it. Go to the direct experience. Now ask yourselves, who dies when the death arrives? Can silence die? Yes, the noise may end. A wave might end. But relatively speaking, oceans can go on and on. So who are we? Are we the body which we borrowed from the earth, right from being the embryo inside our mother's womb to growing up, eating protein, carbs, fats derived from Mother Earth's lap? Are we the mind, the changing phenomena? And the other thing could be, yes, I am the body, I am the mind, but I am is the main thing. I am, which is the knowing, the essential knowing, which has temporarily become the body and the mind. So I don't deny my body, I don't deny my mind, but I see the impermanence of it. Or rather the permanence of I am. Ashwin, the alive person, and Ashwin, the dead body. The common thing is Ashwin. So who is essentially Ashwin? Or anyone. When that person is alive, we just call that person this with name, and when he or she is dead, we say this person's dead body, Ashwin's dead body, let's say. So who is essentially this person? Go to your direct experience. Our attachment to temporary things is the root cause of our suffering. It can be a role in a job. It could be our ability to do certain things when we were, let's say, 30, and now in our 40s or 50s we can't do that anymore. It could be money. Or it could be even our body, which is slowly walking towards its own beautiful end, whichever way it goes. So let's be the knowing for next few minutes. And we can open our eyes as well. Knowing doesn't mean that we have to be in meditation. Beautiful. Great.